Hopefully this is funny. This is Minnesota Fraud Squad. Funny meme song.
Ilhan came to Minnesota crying everything's unfair. Then rubber stamped the fraud from school lunches to child care. She's sitting on $30 million, not one honest receipt. Voter fraud all around her, but she swears she doesn't cheat.
Yeah. She married her brother in order to bring her to the United States. She's constantly complaining about how the U.S. is absolutely awful and how Somalia is great. Yet in Somalia, it's nothing but a war zone continuously. It is insane.
Minnesota got robbed in the broad daylight. Somalis in Lamborghinis flying past the red light.
In a Lamborghini. Yeah, it's insane. The amount of fraud is just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Gone missing and nobody can explain how, but the whole crew's getting deported and Tim Walz is going down. 80 crooks in cuffs were yelling, we're the victims here. Living large on kitty lunches, lobster piled up in the rear. Mansions for the scammers while the little ones got no plate. Then the feds rode in and crushed them like a beer can at the gate. Man,
that's what's funny. This is so accurate. This is absolutely accurate. Let me see if I can actually get to that scene. The people complaining about the people being scammed, all white. All white, pink, blue, purple, orange, weird colored hair. They're all the ones complaining about people defrauding the U.S. government, people who come here illegally. They're here to basically make the America safer for these morons, and yet they're out there protesting, all the white ones out there protesting, that they want people who have defrauded American citizens, who have basically scammed the system, who have stolen money from actual U.S. citizens' pockets. They're like, oh no, we want them here. We want them. No.
Like a beer can at the gate. Minnesota got played like a fiddle in the night. Fraudsters in Ferraris speeding past the refugee plight. Billions hit the road and we're...
Yep, and that's the thing. Like, again, the great point. Because it's the innocents. They all get lumped in with the fraudsters, the ones who actually want to be here, the ones who actually are trying to make a new life for themselves and their families are basically getting discriminated against because now everyone's saying, oh, it's all about racism. It's all about racism. It's all about racism. It becomes about racism because at that point, it's like, no, we don't want any of your problems. You all get painted with the same brush. Instead of just being like, yes, get the criminals out, they're like, no. If you're calling them criminals, you're calling them all criminals. So then the other side's like, yeah, then they're all criminals. Get them all out. Indians are not scammers before Islam. Oh, I don't see that.
Billions hit the road and we're still asking where and how. But the Fed's got a flight list ready and Tim Walz is boarding now.
The person who is running for mayor, I believe. Yeah. Scammers aren't much in number, but they are efficient. Yes, they are. Like when they do something, they do it like, especially during COVID. COVID was like the worst time. And of course, the governor had his pockets in what was going on because there's no way for the past 10 years there had been people bringing for the past 10 years there had been people going to Congress bringing forward the fraud, like, oh, we've been hearing reports about fraud. What are you working on this? And then guess what? It was one YouTuber's video that made all this happen. One YouTuber's video made all this happened, destroyed Tim Walz's career, started making sure ICE went in and started deporting all these Somalis, made all the Somali fraudsters run and hide and start being like, it was insane. One YouTuber, real journalistic YouTuber went in and caused all this to actually get corrected. We need more people like that. We absolutely need more people like that. Leering.
Tim Walz came strutting with his tampons for the boys. He threatened whistleblowers.
It was never about illegals or legals. It was always about race. No, it's about illegals. It's about illegals. The problem is like some people can't see. The problem is they are so racist that they think they're not. That when it comes to getting illegals out, they only see race. They only see race. The white nationalists don't like Indians who legally too. I've never seen that. I've never seen that. Do you always come across racist? Absolutely. You always come across racist. There's always going to be people that hate you. Always. No matter what. But I'm talking too much. Sorry. My throat's drying out. I'm all out. I'm all out. Oh, yeah, but in the end, there's always going to be problems. And as well, a lot of the people that you hear complaining about the racism and everything, a lot of the time, they're the first starting problems. Like I was reading one article about a guy on a visa who got shot by the officers. And sure, it was tragic, but he was here on an expired visa, and he was holding a knife about to stab his roommate. When you actually read the actual thing and everything, oh, it wasn't racism. The cops had to shoot him down. Sure, there's probably another way to go about it, but he was threatening his roommate. Yeah, but it's
saying fraud's one trick he enjoys. But when the feds came riding asking, Governor, what's your affair? He cried, why am I deported? I'm American, I swear. Minnesota stood tall when the truth came to light. Those scammers in their mansions couldn't hide from the spotlight. Billions will be clawed back and the party's over now. And the whole gang...
It's funny. No matter what Trump is in, you can make him out of a pumpkin. You can make him out of a doll. You can make him out of AI. He always looks the same. He always looks the same. Trump will always look exactly the same. There's no way Trump doesn't look like Trump. He's going to go down in history as the president you'll be able to spot no matter what. No matter what, because no one else will ever look like him and be portrayed the way he is.
Clawed back and the party's over now, and the whole gang's a
Orange,
packing,
yeah.
even Tim Walz and his cow.
Welcome to Somalia. Oh my gosh, Puppetgate. Yeah, I wonder that was like a mix between AI and a puppet, but I think the whole thing might have actually been AI. Oh, that was good. That was good. But yeah, the whole thing is actually about fraud. Absolutely about fraud. Absolutely about illegal immigrants, because I am all for getting illegal immigrants out of the nation. Absolutely. I think the H-1B visa needs some revision. I truly believe that. But in the end, it's just there's always going to be problems no matter what. The white nationalists don't like Indian who come legally. Look at the whole MAGA base going after Vivek. Wait, which one's Vivek? Yeah. Ramasawa. I don't know how to say that name. In others who don't even support RW. I don't know who that one is. I mean, I know the vice president's wife. I mean, I don't even know her name, to be honest. JP Vance and his wife, Usha. Okay. And then there's, oh, congratulations to the vice president. Of course. Well, of course. Of course. And, crap, who else? Oh, yeah, there's also the FBI director. Who's needs to do better. He needs to do better. Like I was expecting a lot from him, and then he's like kowtowing to everyone around him, and it's just like, come on, man, just release everything. I hate Ilhan Omar brutally. Yeah, she's an awful human being, absolutely awful human being.
You guys got a video? And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Wait, wait,